It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Dropped by a first down. He met no gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr., and they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. I'm just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start for the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. Benson now from the gun. There's the intensity we expected to play off. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. You know, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Murray on 3rd down. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Murray. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. We're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Murray keeps it. There's the intensity we expected to play off. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Benson on the counter. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Cardinals.
They send a man in motion. First and 10, Murray. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take the lead here 14-7 in the first. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Mafe bringing that play to a halt. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. From the gun, it's Murray. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here's Kyler to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on his stud tight hands, that's a big time.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Fourth down. Here's Murray. He's got McBride complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving. Murray here on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Kyler throwing here. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create...
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That is Nick Emanwari.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunks. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Offense is set. First and 10. From the gun, Milrow. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Walker now from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun now for Milrow. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Kyler looking to throw. Off his back foot. He's going to hurl it. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
He's keeping it. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run.
And he'll score a touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
It's Walker on the option. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offensive line fast.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Bill Rowe from the gun. Throw caught at the 6. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Myers to add the PAT. Point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Pick 6 on to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now in a hurry. That's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now Kyler. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. Here's a screen to Benson. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Benson off his own read. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Murray on 3rd down. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
On 4th down, here's Murray. He connects downfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard
Play action now, Murray. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Also the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Kyler with a chance to run here. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now
Murray, 3rd and goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
14.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. Looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
To the air, Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. This, our last play of the quarter.
Seven Pirates! Come on, set! Hawk, 7!
Connection made to Shaheed. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's Seahawks football, just 1 quarter away from a postseason victory. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
That's another Seahawks.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Milrow now to throw. Has it in close. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks continue piling it on here in the 4th. Myers gets the point after the go. The Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Cardinals 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Lewis Seen. And the Seahawks will take over with the football just outside the 30.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Milrow with it on 1st. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On the move, headed right. He's going for it himself. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Okay, ready?
At the 10-yard line.
Here we go, set!
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, And let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Trying for it with Milrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks are running them out of the building. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Cardinals 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Option play, they give to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's going to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Well, is caught by the back. And he's short the first after a mild gain. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's caught by Harrison. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Another throw coming from Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Lewis Seen. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd down.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's Kyler to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that's gonna be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on.
Milrow to throw on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. This will be the final play of the game.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
One final shot here. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, and his effort with a capital E.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cardinals take 7 points off the deficit. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it, put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. My gang thing. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping they fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, We like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.